Winter is definitely here, and one of the things I've been craving during these cold and rainy days are soups. So recently, Eddie and I moved up to the mountains, and though we're having a great time up here, there's been quite a bit of work to do in the house. So in the meanwhile, my kitchen is more a series of appliances, small electric appliances than anything else. I have a dorm-sized refrigerator and no oven or stove. So I've been depending a lot on things like electric frying pans and crock pots and stuff like that. And I'm really finding how useful and great they are because I've been pushed against the wall literally to use them. So one of the soups I've been craving has been French onion soup. And generally with French onion soup, I've caramelized in the past. I've caramelized the onions in a frying pan and then taken those caramelized onions and put them into a pot or crock pot and pour the broth over it and serve it that way. Well, I had just used my electric frying pan to make some potatoes, and I didn't feel like washing it out, and I didn't feel like making the house all smelly and oniony because we had to leave for a little while. So I took a chance and threw all of the onions, the cut up onions, into the crock pot with some margarine and let them caramelize there. And I was really keeping my fingers crossed and hoping for the best, and it came out incredible. I will never pre-fry or pre-saute onions in the frying pan again. Here's how I did it. As you can see, here are my caramelized onions after a morning in the crock pot. I cut up 6 onions of about this size. I cut them up in half and then slice them, so you kind of have some half rounds there. And then I put them in the crock pot with about 1/4 cup of margarine. Just mix it up. I put it on high for 2 hours. Then I put it on warm or low for 3 hours because we were leaving the house. And when I came back, I was pleasantly surprised to see they were all cooked and brown and look delicious and smell wonderful. So I'm going to pour the vegetable broth in there, and it's going to sit in that broth for maybe 2 more hours until I'm ready to eat it. With probably I'll put it on low. All right, so I had purchased this vegetable broth at, where did I go? Oh, Grocery Outlet. 32 ounces. I've had it before. It's delicious. And anyone who says you can't eat healthy at Grocery Outlet, or you can't eat healthy at Dollar Tree, or you can't eat healthy without spending a lot of money is wrong. You're just not trying hard enough, or you don't know how to cook. So I'm going to take the broth, which I've already shaken up, and pour it in there till it reaches an amount that looks soupy, just about that. And I feel like I've used about 1/3 of that, so I probably have 2/3 left, but let that be your guide. The onions and the margarine kind of created their own sauce down there, so it wasn't dry. It was there's already some liquid in there, so I didn't need to fill it with liquid. I'm going to give it a quick stir and put it on warm and come back to this and try it out in a couple hours. Here we are with the finished product. I had a very long day today. Had to take Eddie to the airport, and it was a 5-hour round trip. So came home and put my French onion soup into the microwave, sprinkled the top with some non-dairy cheese, and cut up some toasted sourdough bread, which I will put on top, and I'll kind of have a sandwich and soup all together. Traditionally, French onion soup is made with beef stock, which is also great, and French bread with parmesan on it, toasted French bread. So however you want to do it is fine. This is what I want to do. I'm going to have a taste, and I'll tell you how it is, but it sure looks good to me now. Well, finished up my bowl of soup. It was delicious, filling, easy, and inexpensive. I'll have enough here for a couple of meals. It made quite a bit, and of course the amount depends on how many onions you put in and how much broth, etc., etc. For me right now it's enough. I don't have a lot of refrigeration space, so if I have enough soup for a day or two, that's sufficient. As time goes on, I might be able to freeze some. Anyway, hoping that your holiday season is wonderful and that you have lots of soup and lots of friends to keep you warm. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.